Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Falcons coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb, and he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They'll look to throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Looking to throw on second down. Bernard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Flushed out right, and incomplete on the deep ball.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Bernard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great... Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from the defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
That's taken on the 25. Fighting through. It's a 45-yard pump and a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown and to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give the biggest.
They'll run on 1st down. Knox. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Knox. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 58 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Operating from the gun. Bernard. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Back to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A run for Nick Chubb. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their... The Falcons Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable here from the 38. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And it's caught! And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. From the gun, Bernard. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. There to make the grab. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had it there, and they weren't able to capitalize
on it. On 1st and 10, Bernard. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Forced out to his left. He stiff arms him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, Bernard. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. Second and 2. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Bengals in that first half. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they too found some success throwing the football. But I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Yes. Not great field position. Throwing on first down. Bernard eluding the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bernard. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And the hitch route is run really well. That jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Power running here down to the 6-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember what.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. On first down, Knox. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Bernard.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
On first and 10, Bernard. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On first down, Bernard throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score games. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is
That's our moment.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
To throw on 3rd down, Bernard. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts. Touchdown! It's complete. A great effort there. With his 3rd. Back to throw now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. What a moment for him. A pick six in the... Give running right is Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. They'll run on 1st down. Knox. 132 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Knox. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.